shit we had all the show. Say that shit for your camera roll.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may see this video. As most of y'all know by now, my good friend LLIPS, everybody loves LLIPS, living life in positive serenity, has gone on to be with the Lord. And y'all, this hurts like hell. And I got people in my inbox or DM or whatever y'all call it, saying that be careful what I post. We don't know for sure if his husband did it. We can't be accusing his husband. We don't know the details. We wasn't in the house and blah, blah, blah. First of all, I haven't accused him of anything. I covered up his picture because he is responsible for it. Our friend is unalived because of his husband. No, we wasn't in the house. I don't know who started it. But I do know this, and you got people saying, well, LLIPS was the one doing the abusing. I don't know none of that, but what I do know is LLIPS went on a live on YouTube saying while her production was sitting there, tell him how you be jumping on me. Tell him how you and so-and-so was trying to run off for $60,000 of my money.
The nigga sleeping in my spare bedroom. He stood in my living room while production kept me busy in our bedroom and said some slick stuff on his breath. Now I'm in the next room now. I'll tell you what a coward he is. I'm in the next room, but he's in the front room, in the next room, to tell me that I better hope that he don't get upset and tell y'all this tomorrow like y'all don't love me. I'm telling the truth. I ain't got no lie to you. Come on, why you doing like that? You was happy to go left a while ago. You told me to shut up, right? You was hyped a while ago. You was real hyped. Because you started getting upper hand. Let's tell the truth. Tell the truth. Ho. Pull up your phone. Show them the $59,000 you stole for Northside. Show them that too. And then I turn around. The truth. Show it to him. Show it to him. Show it to him. You want to know I'm on drugs, right? Or just show your true step and go and beat me like you do. Do that. Go and do that so I can see that too. Because you want them to know the truth, right? Where Bruno at? Let me slow down. Where you at, Bruno? Where you at? Where Bruno at? Since you've been fighting me, beating me up, because you want to leave with Bruno all this time. Let's tell them the truth. Let's tell them all of it. Let's tell them all of it. I'm gonna put them screen. I'll put my own screenshots up for y'all. Okay? I'm calm, Melissa. I'm calm. I'm calm. So I can put so I'm gonna go on my own on what's left of our YouTube channel and put the pictures up where you've been beating me all this time. Right? I'm gonna do that too, right? Yeah. Where Bruno at? Where you at, Bruno? Where you at? Hold up, y'all. We in Claymont County. We almost in Tupelo. Your phone ring again. Your phone ring. What? Get the phone, baby. Get the phone. Since you convinced our friends that they need to be friends with that some of them didn't need to be friends with me because I was ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of who I am. Mom, right? And ain't something against mom. Ain't something against something. Mom's a beautiful person. Sorry, Big Belly Bob. Oh, sorry, Big Belly Bob. I'm sorry. He told you in Nashville. So you already knew anyway. Sorry, Big Belly Bob. You already knew anyway. Because everybody know he told him. So let's keep going. They call you, that's who called you.
And after that, I talked to LLIPS myself. And he told me that he began jumped on. Most of y'all should already know that LLIPS uses a device. He can't even walk on his own and stand up. So he certainly ain't standing up fighting on his own. I don't know, y'all. I'm at a loss for words. When I met LLIPS, I wasn't even a content creator. I still don't consider myself a content creator. Although I met him through YouTube, we quickly became friends. In each other personal lives, on the phone with each other first, then meeting in person. I'm going down to their house and stuff like that, and FaceTime when my son was killed. He was one of the first people to call me. So I got a whole different kind of relationship. And for somebody who loved him, or was supposed to love him, and somebody he loved, somebody that was supposed to protect him, to unalive him, yeah, I got an issue with that. Yeah, I'm gonna cover his picture up. No, I'm not gonna pay homage to him, and I'm not doing nothing. And anybody feel like I should, you. Simple as that. You. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, y'all. So last night, the family and some close friends have pretty much confirmed majority of the things that we've been trying to find out. Due to all of the Facebook posts, we pretty much already knew that yes, LLIPS has passed away. Now, what we weren't so certain of was his husband, the reason why he isn't with us today. And so his sister went live with Big Belly Bob, and she answered some of the most frequently asked questions just to kind of clear the air on some stuff. Now, she did say she couldn't speak on every single thing because things are currently in the works, but I have the cliff notes here of the important details and information that she did share with us. So starting out, she debunked the biggest rumor around, which was that LLIPS passed away on the 27th of April. Now, I heard that he passed away on the 27th of April because his family took him off of life support. Total rumor. Do not believe it. LLIPS' blood sister, his older sister, confirmed that LLIPS got shot on the 16th of April, yet he passed away 6 days later on April 22nd. It is also officially confirmed that LLIPS' husband is the reason behind his passing. He did indeed shoot LLIPS. The location is unknown to us, and also the reason behind the shooting is unknown to us. But LLIPS' sister did confirm that production, aka the husband, will be going on trial for this case, and that he is currently in prison. During LLIPS' last days, the hospital could not find any contact information on the family, so LLIPS did unfortunately pass away alone. On the specific day of LLIPS passing, the family was informed, but they did not make it to the hospital in time. So to debunk another lie, the family did not take LLIPS off of life support. And his sister says that there's no way they would have even allowed that or had that to happen. However, she did let us know that LLIPS' heart could no longer take what his body was enduring. And he had a blood clot that rushed to his heart, and his heart just was not strong enough to hold on. So by the time the family made it to the hospital, LLIPS had already gone on to be with the Lord. She then goes into a couple of details and try and get us to understand who LLIPS was as a person. And she lets us know that LLIPS was, yes, a bit controlling, and he liked things to go his way or the highway, but he was very stern in how he felt in his beliefs. He knew what he wanted. He set out to get it. It was what it was. But he was also loving, and he also cared for the people he came encounter with. However, she did confirm that LLIPS was a bit toxic, but not necessarily to everyone around him. But the relationship that him and his husband shared, it was not all peaches and cream. She says she does not want the world to paint the picture that her brother was just some big bully and he was this and he was that. She wanted people to know that he was toxic in his relationship, but his partner was also toxic back to him. And what one did to the other did back. She says in that relationship, there was no saint. There was not a person that was, kind of backing down or maybe a bit timid, and the other was just so overpowering, or that one had authority or greater authority over the other. She said they were equals. And as much as they were toxic to each other, they still loved each other deeply. She says that because the relationship was very toxic, she kind of warned both of them that it could possibly end this way, but she never expected, or she could never imagine it actually happening. And so now that it's happened, she's saying, I'm not mad at LLIPS' husband. She's just upset at how everything played out. She was upset that he didn't put effort, or to her knowledge, he didn't really put effort into making sure that the family knew what had happened, because he was silent. He didn't give any contact information so that the family could be notified that LLIPS was in the hospital for any reason. So she's upset that her brother went through everything he went through alone. He passed away alone with no one knowing anything. She went on to confirm some details of what's to come next. I know a lot of people was wondering, would LLIPS have a funeral or some type of homegoing service? And will it possibly be open to the public? The sister let us know, hey, that is not LLIPS' wishes. LLIPS said that he wants to be cremated, and so that's what they're going to do. She also states that when their parents passed away, they went to different cities and states that the parents enjoyed or wanted to go to, and they laid their ashes there in those cities and states, and she will be doing the same exact thing for LLIPS. She did give us a little bit of good news. She says that she wants everybody to get their final goodbye. All of his fans and everybody that's a part of the LLIPS gang to be involved in a balloon release. Now, she doesn't have any dates to when the balloon release will be, but she said they will have two, one in Mississippi and one in Atlanta. She says as of now, they're just now kind of getting complete with the body. And of course, they have to take care of their necessary business. But as soon as she finds out or she organizes that date, we will know. Another lie that she debunked was that baby girl, LLIPS' daughter, mother had passed away at some point. And she wanted to clear the air that the baby is with her mother and her mother has not passed away. And she also shared with us she's grateful that baby girl didn't have social media because she's literally just finding out through loved ones, through her family, about what has happened. And she didn't have to get on the internet to figure it out or find it out. So they're dealing with that accordingly. She states that anything that you purchase from LLIPS, you can still buy merch or you can send a Cash App. They may make a GoFundMe. She's not really a person to ask for anything because she says their family is pretty well off. But anything that you do in honor of LLIPS monetarily will go directly to his daughter. So if you guys want to donate or send a Cash App or buy a t-shirt, they're in the process of working out the kinks so that they can grab the revenue and make sure it goes to the daughter. And then last but not least, his sister states her opinion on if she thinks the husband would even make it to trial. She says that the love that him and LLIPS shared was deep, and that in her heart, she doesn't believe that he would even want to still be here on earth without LLIPS. She also confirms that production has not spoken to anyone. So if he decides to keep his silence, if he makes it to trial, that will be everyone's first time hearing anything from him. So that was just a quick Cliff Notes. You know, for the most part, there was a couple of laughs in there. We was able to lighten the mood a little bit. People were asking for the hot sauce recipe and things like that. But for the most part, the sister did a very good job. LLIPS' sister did a very good job at clearing the air to her best knowledge. Okay. And I know like the burning question right now is just why? And to be honest, we may never get that answer. I hope we do. We don't know if this situation was intentional, if it was an accident, if it was self-defense. But what we do know is that we lost someone during this situation. But at the end of the day, production is the one that has to live with his decisions. He has to deal with the consequences of his actions. And if he wants to give that closure to the family, it's going to ultimately be up to him. Do we deserve to know why? Not necessarily. Do the family deserve to know why? I believe so. In my opinion, I believe that the family deserves to know why. And not only why did he do it, but why didn't he reach out and inform the family? Which I know he was in custody of some sort, but you know, go that extra mile to say, here is the details and the contact information to his family. Please let them know what has happened. Has anyone told them what, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I'll also throw this in there. Who's to say he didn't? We don't know because he has not spoken. Who's to say he didn't? You know, hopefully all questions are answered during trial. But if not, at least we know that this is not a prank. This is not a sick joke. It happened, and be mindful of the things that you let slide. Be mindful of the signs that people show in a relationship. Know that sometimes loving someone means to leave them. Know that you have to love you first. And people think that's so selfish to put themselves first. No. Know that it's greater. Know that it's okay to seek help. And know that if you're being pushed to your limits, to where you just can't take the pain and suffering anymore, it's okay to just walk away. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We have to learn to control our emotions. Love doesn't hurt. Damn sure don't hurt physically. And if you or anyone that you know is caught up in this cycle and the pain has went from mental to physical, that the moment it got mental, you should have left. But if you're physically feeling pain, go before you're gone. Again, my condolences to LLIPS and his family. This story has really touched me in so many ways. And my mother-in-law is a big fan of LLIPS. Her and LLIPS had conversations through live chat. She was telling me last night, like, LLIPS called my name so many times throughout the live chat. I've sat through so many times online of them playing games. And I've interacted and played games. And this one definitely touched her. And again, like I told y'all, I didn't watch every day. But every now and then I get a little urge to watch a little mukbang. And LLIPS was definitely in that lineup. Sam's World definitely in that lineup. Yummy Bites TV definitely in that lineup. Some of the originals. And so the fact that LLIPS was a go-to person when I was ready to watch that particular type of video, it hurt me too. It hurt me too. And because of that, I do plan on attending the balloon release. Most definitely. So y'all keep an eye out for those dates whenever they come, because I may miss it. I may not. But y'all be sure to come back to this video and let your girl know, hey, they released the dates, just in case I ain't see it. And if I do catch it early, I'll be sure to let y'all know. Be sure to continue to tune into all of my videos that I have here. I haven't reacted in a while, but this, like I said, this story, it touched me in a different type of way. I didn't even expect it to be honest, but it touched me in a different way. So I hope y'all enjoyed my commentary. I hope you all go and support the other channels that push out information. And I just put together a real small, short and sweet tribute to LLIPS. So I hope y'all can stay tuned and watch it. If not, I completely understand. Y'all have a good day. Peace.
Wait a minute, y'all. The beans in the building, y'all. There you go. The beans in the building, y'all. There you go. Let's see if you're not refresh. Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look, if this is your very first time to this channel, or you hadn't subscribed yet, but you've been watching, we call that peeking and not speaking. Wait a minute, y'all. Comment, like, and sharing. Comment, like, and sharing. Your boy done switched up on you. Comment, like, and sharing. Comment, like, and sharing. Comment, like, and sharing. And I know you lying. Like, period. Comment, like, and sharing. Go on, for the team. Comment, like, and sharing. Go on, for the team. Comment, like, and sharing. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Okay, y'all check this out. We're going to pray, and we're going to get into the goodness. Here we go. Oh, that's how I like it. Here, get your bite. Get your bite. There you go. Oh, hold up. One moment. You guys today for the food. Baby, we have got us a plate of cabbage. Over here, you guys, we got them bone, them neck, bone, them neck, bone, them neck. But today, y'all, baby, they've been baked and honey. Yup. Now, y'all, sorry about new DJ. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, because you didn't have to be here. You could have chose to be nowhere else in the world, but you chose to be right here with us, and I love you for it. Talking about this thing, DJ. Hey, round and round we go. Hey, round and round we go. I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you guys next time. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. Always remember, there's always more than one way home. All you have to do is get there. So get there, people. Get there. I love y'all. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you're not to watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye-bye.